first USA 1500 meter outdoor
Yeah,
title.
first one, and it feels really, really good.
It's the kind of race you thought it would be?
It was. I got out and kind of wanted to like give someone a chance to take it over. And when we went through the first 300, I looked at the clock and I thought, this is slow, you know, and no one really wanted to take it. And so I thought, all right, everyone expected me to go to the front, and I feel good doing that, and why not? So so I felt good and just wanted to like slowly and in a controlled way, just wind it up the whole way.
Were there any doubts in your mind that you were going to win today?
There's always doubts, and I think that that's something that I was talking to my coach Heather about that people, it's so like difficult and frustrating when people are like, oh, you know you're gonna win, because you don't. This is hard, and it's hard to run 4:05 in hot weather with wind when you're on your own, and so it's never easy to win, and there's always doubts, and I'm always warming up thinking, you know, at what point am I gonna have to be brave? And there's always a point in a race where you have to be brave, even when you're the heavy favorite, maybe especially when you're the heavy favorite. So there's always doubt, but that's why you work hard and you practice, because that's what gets you to the finish line.
Of all your national titles, or steeple, the 5K up to, is this the most special?
They're each special in their own way. I don't know if this is the most special, because making a team is always really special. I don't think anything can, but I don't know that I've won. I guess I've won a steeple title to make a team. But making a team is really, really special. And then also some of the years when I was really young and I had no idea, I still kind of don't know what I'm doing, but when I had no idea what I was doing, some of those titles were really, really wonderful. This is special because it's just part of like my consistency, and it feels really good, and it was really important for me to win today.
Mary said that you opened up too big of a lead for her to catch you. Did you know that you were that far enough ahead?
I sensed with about 500 to go that I was beginning to really kind of string it out, and the good thing is that when you're in a race and you feel kind of controlled, you can listen to the announcer a little bit more, and I heard him say it was starting to string out. Now when they say that, you never know if it's stringing out at the back or if it's stringing out at the front. So I did, you can feel that pressure when there's people right on you, and I didn't feel that kind of like intense pressure, but there's still people that are going to close hard, so it doesn't matter if it's 500 to go or 300 to go or 50 meters to go. Just like we saw in the 10K and the 5K, you got to run all the way, all 1,500 meters. So I didn't feel that really intense, like breathing down your neck pressure, but I knew I had to run hard to win.
So this was kind of a check mark, though. You can check this one off since you already have the world title, right?
Yeah, maybe we'll say I'll put a star next to it, because it's a little bit more special than just a check mark. It's not on, but it's definitely on the list of things that were really important goals to me this year, was coming and winning a USA title.
Talk about that consistency. I know last year obviously you medaled at Worlds again, and this year you PR'd in the 1500 for the first time in I think it was like 4 or 5 years. Like 5 years, yeah. What's been the key to that? You know, this improvement and this consistency you've had the last couple of years.
I think a big part of it is staying injury-free and learning when to take a little bit of a step back and when to take care of your body and to take care of your mind. I think that's a big part of consistency. It's so tempting to always train really, really hard, and sometimes you have to train smart. And I think I've found a good balance in that, very, very much to the credit of my coaches and my parents and my husband, who really support me. And there are days they look at me and they were like, this is so dumb that you're trying to run through this, you know, and it's good to have people like that around you. Sure. So I think that's the key.
You're in a training group that has 4 athletes, 2 of them won national titles here today. What's it like to be part of that little group?
Oh my gosh, our group is so happy. Like, we shouldn't be allowed to be as happy as we are. We have such a happy group, and Emma and I have been close for years, so that's a really special bond. Billy and Eric have been part of my life for a very long time and are wonderful guys and fun to be around. And then also Joe, one of our buffaloes out here, and Shalea as well. Knowing that there's collegians that are racing at this level, and that we came out of that to watch the legacy kind of continue down at Colorado. It's just a fun, happy family to be a part of.
Do you think there's any chance Emma could get your steeple record this year, the U.S. record?
It's more like, do you think she's not going to get it? I mean, the girl is on fire. She's running great. I'm totally cheering for her in every possible way, and I think it's just a matter of time.
What are your plans for racing later on in the summer?
So we leave straight from here. We go tomorrow to Paris. Em and I will both be in the Diamond League there. We have a few more European races put together, primarily Diamond League schedule. But the rest of the season really is about, you know, the U.S. Championships, whether it's a world year or not, are so important. So I think the next 2 races are just going to feel like really fun because this is kind of accomplished, and Em and I get to move on and focus on other things. So yeah, the next few races will be fun and primarily Diamond Leagues. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.